Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I am Brian, and you are Chords and Notes Nation. This is a patron reaction request, Phil. You sent this to me a while ago. Things have been busy, crazy, kind of going all over the place for me in life. So I apologize. Thank you for waiting. This is Jimi Hendrix, Burning of the Midnight Lamp. It says it's the audio. Official audio. So we are going to check this out. I think there is something that has to do with some wah pedal in here. So we'll see what's going on. Here we go. Right away.
Such a
Drag, baby.
in the wishing well. And someone who will buy and sell for me. Someone who will tell my bell. And I continue to find the same old man alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Midnight lamp. Can you hear me calling you? So lonely. Gotta blow my mind. Fade out anyway, so fuck.
It was a fade out anyway, so fuck it. Okay, I have not heard this one before. I have not, and I was just thinking about how Jimi Hendrix has come up before on this channel as far as discussion wise, and I have reacted to. Oh, I think it was one, maybe two. I don't know. I'll have to look. Anyways. And I have confessed this before, and I know a lot of people are going to just be really super shocked and not understand. But Hendrix was not on my musical radar. I knew who he was. I heard him on the radio, all of that, growing up, 80s, 90s, that sort of thing. Obviously past his, he wasn't with us anymore, but he was still very much influential, still is influential in rock and roll, or at least was back then. I don't know what rock is these days. And so I've heard some of his music, but when it comes to the pantheon of great guitar players, for me, I never put him in there, though I acknowledge he is one. I never put him in, I should say, my list of great guitar players. Mainly because I didn't hear a large enough sample of his music. This song made me start to think, like, you know what? I have not done him any justice in keeping him out of that list. I should give him a chance. You know what I mean? And if I've given him a fair chance and I change my mind, or I keep my mind the same, fine. At least I've given him a chance. There's nothing against him as a guitar player. It's the era of that kind of dirty distortion that never really captured my ears. I think from the 60s with the dirty distortion, I would say the only band that I could say I got excited about was the Yardbirds, only because Jimmy Page was in it, and at the time when I discovered the Yardbirds in my life, I was absolutely in love with Led Zeppelin. So anything Jimmy Page did was gold, as far as I'm concerned. I listened to Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Not a lot of their stuff, but the stuff I have listened to and like. And then you got Buffalo Springfield, and Stephen Stills to me is like such an unspoken, underrated guitarist. But that dirty distortion, just the fuzz distortion from that era, never really sat with me. I like more of the I want to say clean distortion, if that makes sense. The word eludes me right now. I had a very long work week. Anyways, back to this song. So yes, there was the use of the wah pedal here, and we're talking about pretty much that era where it began. And it was done tactfully. It was done tastefully. He could have been all over the place with it, but he wasn't. The harmonic structure of this song was solid. It wasn't a virtuoso guitar player song either. It was just a really cool, down-to-earth jam that sometimes those types of songs are the ones that catch my attention. Especially when you're talking about, okay, we have this virtuoso guitar player, so I'm expecting all of this, like, stuff. And what I get in return, instead of the entree is the appetizer, and the appetizer actually is like, wow, this was pretty cool. It's not as great as the entree, but this was a really good start. You know what I mean? And it just really makes me think that I need to go back into this era a little bit and go back into Jimi Hendrix. Part of this mission of this channel is to be able to go back and listen to the things I should have listened to but didn't. And this is one of them. This is one of the artists, so I'm going to check that out. All right, that's all I have for this one, Phil. You do have other ones coming up, and I will get to them, and they will be put out hopefully very soon. You guys want that for yourselves? You got something that you want to request? Go check out my Patreon. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But because I have a very busy schedule, if you want your stuff brought up to the front of the line and reacted to and published for the world to see, then Patreon's the way to go. And it will be published here on YouTube and probably Rumble and wherever else. So that's what I got. All right. God bless you guys. Jesus loves you. Thank you for being here. I will talk to you in the next video.